Arrogance meets its match when informed citizens stand their ground. Watch the priceless moments when evil cops are put in their place and completely embarrassed. Like this first cop, who couldn't care less about doing his job correctly even when confronted by this righteous citizen.
Okay. Over here. Come on. Over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm basing right back at you, public servant. Come on. Come on. Come on. First Amendment audit. What you gotta say?
Did I not tell you?
What you gotta say?
Then shut your mouth and
Okay,
listen.
come on.
You gonna listen?
Yes.
Did I tell you I was gonna handle it? When you first got here, did I tell you I was gonna handle it?
Well, you told me to calm down. That's
And
all
I
you said.
told you I was gonna handle
Okay.
it, right?
How are you handling it?
It's a summons.
It's a summons. It's a misdemeanor.
Not an
That's
arrest.
what happens.
A potential partner had punched the sister in question, but Officer Abel stood by and allowed him to leave.
Do you understand the difference?
No, I don't.
I just explained it to you.
So-
It's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
They are not having sex with each other, and they're not brother, sister, cousin. They're not like that. No family relation.
Not
So it's a
warrantless arrest.
it's
We
not a
gotta do it
warrantless
by
arrest.
summons. It's the same thing, except we got to send paperwork. We can't arrest him on scene.
We know where he lives.
it's
If
the
I
same
didn't know
as if
where
you
he
were
lives,
fighting
since
with
I already
someone across
destroyed
the
his door,
street.
I know where he lives.
All right.
Now, as you're giving that death stare and you want to call me a public servant,
You are a
if something
public servant.
happens to that man,
Lower your tone.
don't.
Lower your
No.
tone. Lower your tone.
Listen
See, one
to
thing
me.
Look. You listen to me.
Not only does he not regret his actions, but he also refuses to speak sensitively to someone who had already been through a traumatic experience. At one point, the sister had to plead with the cops not to arrest her brother.
I can for obstruction of my investigation right
How
now.
did I obstruct your investigation?
Come on.
Listen to
I
me.
didn't say nothing to him.
If something happens to that man, do you know who's going to be the first suspect?
Me.
Yes. Why do you think that is?
Let me give you my ID so you know who I am.
I know who you are.
Who am I? Who am I?
You're her brother.
What's my name?
I told them. They know who you are.
Go ahead, get his ID.
Good. Get your ID.
Just get it. Get it.
You want to be a suspect? Go ahead.
Badge and ID.
Mine?
Badge and ID.
Well, get the light out of
Okay.
it first.
Okay. Badge and ID.
It's Lieutenant Barry,
Okay, thank you.
3325.
Here, I'll hold it.
Badge and ID.
Give me ID.
Here.
I think you're venting your anger at the wrong people. We're here to help.
I'm sorry. This is my brother's.
Let me explain something to you, okay? I gave you what you asked for. Now I'm going to explain something to you.
Okay.
Your sister warned me about you before you even got here. And I said, listen, I don't know your brother.
Right. Because she
Don't
thought
ever-
you were Carnegie, sir.
Huh?
She thought you were Carnegie, the police department.
No, she didn't. She knew
No,
exactly
I
who
never
was.
got into it with Pittsburgh.
But I didn't tell him nothing about you, Abel. I just said.
I never got into it with Pittsburgh police. I got into it with Carnegie police.
Now
I
listen to
never
me.
one time.
You don't listen very well.
Good.
I said, it doesn't matter to me. Every time's a fresh slate.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Just like I expect you to expect me to do my job.
Right.
Not step in my face while I'm doing it.
Okay.
Ironically, his only job was to question the suspect, not to try and arrest the victim's brother. It's preposterous the way this officer thinks he owns the world.
Badge is 3730. IDs
Thank you, sir. B. Joyce, badge and ID, sir.
4739. Lowry.
Thank you, sir. Excuse me, sir. Okay.
How many things right now, man?
I'd hate to see how they treat you.
We're trying to find a baby.
You want me to help you, instead you want to come over and you want to kick me in the balls.
I didn't.
You
I
understand
asked
that, right?
you. I asked
no,
you. Was he
decided
getting
you were going to face
arrested?
and want to know why he wasn't going to jail.
That's all I asked you.
You think you asked it or you think you yelled it?
I didn't yell it. I asked why ain't he going to jail? And you got upset.
Well, you don't let anyone explain it to you.
No, you
That's
let
wrong.
that in.
Okay. That's why the recording just it lets you know everything.
Right.
Plus,
know
it's my
everything,
First Amendment audit.
You see this,
This is my
right?
First Amendment right. Yes.
Okay.
You got that. I got this.
All the other cops from Carnegie PD agree wholeheartedly with the victim, but Officer Abel still had some to say. He wasn't called out and held accountable for his actions, and soon enough began to grow into these habits. If you thought he was mean in this case, wait until a year later when he demonstrated his manners in public.
Can you please tell me what I'm under arrest for?
Would you sit down? Get down on the ground.
On September 6, 2020, Paul Abel wrongfully arrested a man at the Squirrel Hill Farmers Market just for asking the officer a simple question.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back, now! Now!
Okay, it's on. It's behind my back, sir. I've not done anything. I've not done anything. She has you on camera right here.
I don't care! You didn't listen! I told you to go away!
I didn't do it.
You didn't want to listen!
You told me to go away for what reason?
Dude, I don't have to sit here and have
Did I
conversations
commit a crime?
Did I tell you to give me your ID?
Ma'am, I'm on camera. Did I commit a crime?
Stand there.
ID for what reason?
Do me a favor.
ID for what reason, sir?
Get my camera, please.
Please get the camera. She has all this on camera. All I said was that it was disrespectful to have that
And then I
certain
told you
mask
to walk away, didn't I?
on. Yes, but I
And
committed
then I
no
asked you for your
crime.
ID.
Committed a crime, I would love to give you my identification, but I didn't do anything wrong.
Is he under arrest?
If I tell you to
What
give me
did
your
I do?
ID, you give it to me.
I
Is
give it to you
he-
for no reason.
Is he under arrest, sir?
Am I under arrest? Sir, am I under arrest? Sir, am I under arrest? For what reason?
Why is he under arrest?
Dude, can you please tell
I know
me?
this kid since he was
Can
3
you
years
I
please
don't
tell
care.
me?
Okay?
Can you please tell me what I'm under
No,
arrest
would
for?
you sit down? Get down on the ground.
Can you please tell me what I'm under arrest for, sir?
Failure to disperse.
Disperse for what reason?
Failure to disperse.
Clearly, Abel has an anger problem and an attitude one as well, as he manhandles this poor, innocent, regular patron of the farmer's market.
He's a member of his community. He works at the JCC.
Sir, are you? Sir, I
You should be
committed
very
no
careful
crime.
what you're doing now.
There is
What's
no
that?
reason
You
for
should
you
be
to have me
careful what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because
I
you're on
can't hear a
camera.
word you're saying.
I'm saying you should be careful what you do now.
Sir, I did nothing
Okay.
wrong.
Okay?
Even if I was wrong about your mask being disrespectful, that's not a crime.
349 Alpha 2.
Sir, I did nothing wrong. Please
Daniel.
tell me what crime I committed. Please tell me what crime I committed.
Transport. Take a
Transport?
Bartlett Street.
Can you please tell me what crime I committed? Can you please tell me what crime I committed, sir?
Where's your ID? It's in my wallet.
Can you please tell me what crime I committed, sir?
With the farm.
Officer Abel does not even care to look at the victim because he is so busy trying to get more help right away. That too, against a non-existent threat.
He's a little kid.
I did not lay hands on you. All I did was say things.
I just wanted to make sure in case like he needs it.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Did I
Yeah.
tell you to
We'll
leave?
see.
How many times did I tell you to leave?
I believe once.
No.
Sir, I simply just came to the...
Abel even violates his Fourth Amendment rights by searching him for his identification. Remember that everything being done here is against the Constitution.
Just let me
Yeah, this is ridiculous, dude. This is so out of hand.
1 minute
He
before I
encountered you. He's just walking through. I don't
This
understand what the problem
is out of
He
hand.
decided to be disrespectful to me.
He's allowed to do
That's,
that.
yeah, he's allowed to
It doesn't
be.
matter.
Yeah.
No.
You're being absolutely out of hand.
I'm not allowed to tell you what he did. You want to know what he did? Then
Yeah.
walk away. If you don't want to know what he did, then walk away.
I want to know what he did. What did he do?
Are you going to interrupt me again?
Here's what you said he did.
I told
He
him to walk
said-
away. He kept blocking the entrance. I said it
That's not
3 times.
Okay.
Wouldn't move.
Is it a public thoroughfare? Is it private property?
Right now it is, yes.
It's right now it's private property. It's not private property.
It seems that backup didn't arrive on time, and the people started questioning and pushing back on Officer Abel.
All I said to you is that it was disrespectful to have a different color on the flag. You
You're
can't
looking forward to
manipulate, yes sir, you cannot manipulate the colors of the flag, and that's disrespectful. That's all I said. And then you said that's your opinion. I said, no, it's not. There is an order of the flag. There is a code of the
And I
flag.
asked you to leave.
And you asked me to leave.
It's a public
and then
space.
You said no.
No, I did not say no, sir. There was a blind man, so I got out of the way to make sure the blind man could leave. I made sure the blind man could get through. I was starting to walk away, and then you grabbed my arm and threw me up on this roadblock right here.
Officer using insolence. Please, don't do that to him.
Officer, you got cops. Your pension is on the line here. I'd be very careful.
Yeah, this is embarrassing.
What's your badge number, officer? What you're doing
I
now.
know,
I have it on camera.
I know that I
Thank you.
might have offended you, but that's not a crime, sir.
It's amazing to see the public banding together and making sure that this rogue officer can't do even more harm to this young man.
In our country, I can say whatever the fuck I want, correct?
Would you watch your mouth?
Even if it's a swear word, even if it's something that you don't want to hear, I can say what I want, correct?
Swearing? No.
Yes, sir. Okay.
It's sad to see how this innocent man has to straight up school this cop for not knowing his own rights and those of the citizen. He still manages to maintain his tyrant act, though.
Sir, this is out of hand. This is embarrassing. And you know that what you're doing is just agitating.
And I will, Hazel Brown. And I will admit that I got a little startled when you pulled out the taser. I got very startled when you pulled the taser.
I mean, when you didn't listen.
What was that?
That's how I got you to comply.
Okay.
Christ.
I have the taser incident on camera. That's not what happened.
I mean, seriously. Man, y'all are out of control.
What's your weight, Danny?
Around 200.
So it's correct.
The whole thing in front of everyone right now? Can you come closer?
You can ask him to stop
Can
filming.
you just come closer so I can say it in your ear? I'm currently being arrested. I know you put the handcuffs on me, but am I being arrested?
That's going to be 166519. 166519.
Despite asking for what seems like an endless amount of times, the victim tries to figure out once more if he's being arrested, since now it just seems like he's trying to bully him.
No, sir. And I know for a fact you have no right to check anything in my bag, sir.
Dude, you're under arrest. For what reason?
Yeah, you don't have a warrant to go through that bag, dude.
You said I was not under arrest, sir. What am I under arrest for?
You don't have a
Sir,
don't have probable cause to go through that bag.
This is illegal search.
That is illegal,
Sir,
sir.
this is illegal
It
search.
is on camera and that is
I'm
illegal.
telling you right now, there's no reason you should be checking my bag.
Officer,
I'm not gonna lose my pen.
Yes, you will. This is an illegal search.
Sir, there is
Daniel.
no need for you to be searching my bag right now.
Yeah, this is an illegal search and seizure. You took out your taser. It's all on my camera.
Good thing I have this woman's camera here.
Would have been on if you didn't know.
Just to put the cherry on top, he just carelessly stomps over his rights by checking and going through the man's bag. According to court records, the man was charged with 6 misdemeanors, including resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, defiant trespass, and 3 counts of possession. While Officer Abel always seemed to be an expert twisting his way out of trouble, this next officer got caught committing the worst crime possible.
Your penalty today is I'm going to put you in jail. And that's so that you don't think you can get away with this tomorrow.
On July 30, 2021, pregnant language teacher Vilmaris Montalvo was rushing back to school in Fort Worth, Texas after picking up her husband from surgery. Adding to her worries was a patrol car tailing her for miles, in response to which she eventually pulled over.
Get out of the car, ma'am. You're under arrest. And don't make me pull you out.
What's wrong?
Stand by the back.
What's wrong?
Rules. Why do you think
mean?
that you don't have to stop when there's a police car behind you with lights and siren on it?
I didn't
Why do you?
realize
Why
you
do you?
were... Oh, please.
Have a seat. You're under arrest. You're going to jail. Get in the car.
Please let me call my husband.
Get in the car.
He's in the hospital waiting for me. Oh my gosh, please help me.
This show of authority was handled by none other than Officer Reynolds and his pal. It is unfortunate that guys like him are the ones we are meant to rely on when things go south.
She's under arrest. She's going to jail on a cash bond for failing to vacate the lane closest to an emergency vehicle and for failing to yield to an emergency vehicle. Tony, we'll just leave this car here. What is it? Off here. Okay. We'll leave this unlocked for now. No, don't tow it.
Your incident has been updated. My husband is in the hospital having surgery. He's waiting for me.
Ma'am, I understand. Why do you think it's okay for you to do what you did? Why do you think?
I don't understand what I did.
I've been behind you for 5 miles.
I didn't realize you were following me.
You are
good.
not believable.
I'm on my way to look at the hospital to see my husband.
Do you have a? Where's your driver's license?
It's in my wallet.
Is this your purse?
No.
Baker 518, Baker 172.
There is no hope for justice when someone demonstrates such a lack of humanity. What if he were in her shoes? Would he still feel as proud as he does now? But Officer Reynolds' absurd excuses did not end here.
You can make a phone call, ma'am. Go ahead.
Explain to me what's going on.
Ma'am, I feel silly explaining to you what's going on. You're an adult and you have a driver's license. So you know that when a police car gets behind you, turns on the lights and turns on the siren, and I stay behind, stop. You asked me to explain, I'm doing that. When that happens, you are required to yield, to pull over and stop immediately, not 5 miles later. And there are consequences for our actions. When we do something good, we're rewarded. When we do something bad, there's a penalty. Your penalty today is, I'm going to put you in jail. And that's so that you don't think you can get away with this tomorrow. You're under arrest and you're going to jail.
Listen to me.
What?
Listen to me. I realized right there in that light right there that I have police car behind me.
That is not believable, ma'am.
What is even scarier than Officer Reynolds' brutal words is his apparent lack of concern about his body cam footage being reviewed. This could either mean he's been getting away with this kind of unacceptable behavior for a while, or these cops just don't care about anyone's life as long as it's not theirs.
I'm going to put your hands in front of you, and you can call your husband and tell him what's going on. Come on out.
Why would you do this to me? Please, release me.
Get out of the car. I just don't know why you think it's acceptable to do what you did. You see all these police cars? You see all these police officers?
That's how I realized it was to
Give
me.
me hands. Sit down. You can call your husband, you can come scoot in. You're still going to jail, and you can tell him where your car is. Nothing, we're good. She wants to leave. No, we're going to leave her up there. She said to leave it.
You want this one filled out?
No, I don't. Where's your husband? He drive?
Medical City for work.
Do you have family there that I can give this key
It's
to?
only him. He can drive. He just had surgery.
Okay. No, I don't care. It'll be good. Thanks, guys. No, ma'am. Thank you. Back to 1015 to jail with a female on a cash bond. It was not a pursuit. 32544.
10-15-23, 10-4.
Your incident has been updated.
It's definitely the latter. They don't care. They'll have an innocent citizen crying in the back seat and still turn a blind eye. This is the epitome of hypocrisy.
About 2593.
513, can you start MedStar this location? I've got a gentleman complaining that he's in pain.
Your incident has been updated.
So you'll be in jail, you'll see a judge in the next 4 hours, and then you'll be released immediately. You don't have to post a bond. Come on out, man. You don't have to post a bond. But when you get out, you'll still have to deal with your tickets. And I'm not accusing you of running from me. You are not running from me. The reason I pulled you over in the first place, come on out, man, was because you didn't move out of the left lane. There were 3 police cars stopped in the left shoulder.
I swear, didn't realize. I'm sorry. This is my first time.
It's unbelievable. I don't believe it. Come on out, ma'am. You walk over.
Officer Reynolds should be fired immediately for his actions. Is this the code of conduct these officers are supposed to uphold? Ethically, morally, and mentally corrupt.
Do you have any weapons on you? Do you have a pocket knife? What's in this pocket right there?
Nothing. The same thing.
Okay.
Can I respond or no?
What's that?
Can I respond? My husband is calling.
Yeah, answer the phone.
Hello? No tengo dirección. They're asking for address.
Of what? The jail? Or where your car is?
Here.
This is 350 West Belknap.
350. Sí. Solo busca Fort Worth jail. No sé la address. 351
West Belknap.
West Belknap. He had surgery. He was discharged.
Oh, okay.
They were waiting for me.
Okay. You have a degree, a college degree.
Yes, sir.
And you have a driver's license because I've seen it. And you're telling me, just be honest with me for this long. Just be honest with me. You're telling me that you didn't know that I was behind you trying to make you stop until the red light before.
I swear I thought it was an accident or something. I didn't think it was me because...
Come on, man. I was so close to not bringing her in. Just writing her a ticket.
This man kept torturing the poor woman, reminding her of her husband and baby, both of whom she was worrying about.
Would you like me to take this key to your husband so he can get your car?
I don't know if he's coming. He cannot drive.
He's not able to drive. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I would tell you how you should have behaved, but you know that. You know that you should have pulled over. There's nothing I can tell you that you don't know. You're just not being honest with me.
Being honest, I swear to God. I mean, I'm a Christian believer. I'm not lying. Maybe I was so distracted I didn't realize.
No.
I realized on the light.
Just stop. Just stop. I saw you looking at me in the mirror. Only reason I'm not putting you in jail.
I don't want you to think I'm lying on your face.
I do think you're lying.
No,
I do think you're lying. Have a seat.
However, the ego on this next cop is so big you won't believe it.
Your middle finger extended. You said, quote, yelled it, and then said, fuck you as you drove away.
Corrupt cops who play dirty and twist the law for their own gain deserve to be exposed. And when they're finally caught, there's nothing more satisfying than seeing justice catch up with them. Take this first officer, for example, who terrorized an innocent family, not for duty, but seemingly for his own amusement.
Calling someone. Get out of the car. I am. You don't have to pull me. I'm getting out now. Get out. Stop it. Get out. Stop it. You're gonna get in a lot of trouble. So that's fine. Stand right here.
September 2019, Aisley Lagerville and her two daughters were en route to Berkeley City College when a quick coffee run at Castro Valley Starbucks took an unexpected turn.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
What are you guys doing here?
Waiting to go to Starbucks in a second. Why? Is there a problem? I can't sit here.
Well, actually, let me tell you why I'm here. Okay. I've been having auto break-ins in this parking lot every morning around this time.
Thank you very much.
So I've been driving around here. Okay. And I noticed that you guys aren't doing nothing but hanging out.
Yeah, I just got in from Vegas.
Okay. Well, this
morning. I've been driving all night.
Okay.
It takes 8 hours to get here.
Well, relax. That's my reason why I'm talking to you.
I'm from here, so okay. We're in a car from the Bay Area, from Oakland.
Okay.
Just because it's got Nevada plates. It's not a
Nevada car.
No, I'm not Nevada.
Deputy Stephen Holland initiated the encounter, framing it as a friendly warning about local break-ins. But the tone quickly shifted. What began as a casual caution turned into something far more unsettling as he abruptly demanded their IDs.
You have your ID on you?
Yeah. Okay, so wait a minute. Now, why are you asking for my ID? You just explained to me about the break-in.
Right.
But why did you explain to me about the my ID? What's that about? What did I do? What kind of crime did I commit? You started talking about a break-in.
Okay.
I thanked you for informing me that.
Right.
I informed you that I'm resting because I'm about to go into Starbucks, right? I informed you I've been driving all night, right?
Well, Starbucks has been open for about 2 hours.
It's actually been open since 5. I checked my GPS. Okay.
Are you doing anything wrong?
No, I'm not.
So then what's the big deal?
I don't have to give you my ID. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No,
You don't?
I know the law. I don't have to give you my ID. I'm not doing anything wrong. I have not did anything wrong. I've not did anything wrong.
So what you're doing now is leading me to believe that you might be doing something wrong.
No, I'm not doing that. So don't try to trump up no charges. I saw like get your phone out, start recording. Start recording right now, honey.
Deputy Holland attempted to mislead Lagervale, falsely claiming that the Starbucks wasn't open yet, but he underestimated her as she had already double-checked the opening time on her GPS. Once Mrs. Lagervale instructed her daughters to start recording, Holland's behavior took a dramatic turn.
Why are you getting so worked
Because
up?
I gotta have protection. Because I don't know where this is about to go. I gotta have protection.
Well, it's not going to go anywhere if you cooperate. So you see this thing right here?
We're not doing anything.
So this is my camera. Everything's being recorded.
Exactly, and I'm not doing anything. That's what did you hear me tell my daughters? Start recording as well.
Yeah, that's fine. They can record all day.
Yeah.
So why are you making this a big deal?
Because I haven't did anything.
You said you're a local resident, or you're from here.
I said I'm originally from here.
Okay.
That's what I just told you.
Well, this can be a completely positive encounter.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you my ID because I haven't done anything.
Okay.
Call Annika right now.
Do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I wouldn't be in this car if I didn't. I can't rent a car without a valid driver's license.
Realizing that there was no point in arguing with Holland, Lagervale took a decisive step and asked him to call his superior.
So are you going to refuse to give me your ID?
I am, because I haven't done anything. Call your superior. Call your supervisor.
I don't have to do that.
Yes, you do have to do that. Make sure you record that, because I'm going, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to 150th, and I'm going to the sheriff's department.
That's
and what
fine.
is your name? Give me your information.
I'll give you a card when we're done.
Yeah,
A public servant's duty is to be transparent about their identity, a fundamental principle Holland seemed to ignore. But he had other plans, ready to flip the script and take control of the situation in a way she didn't expect.
I'm gonna call the police.
You're blocking my way right by our car. This officer.
No, we're not doing that. Okay, everyone in this car is detained. You can go back in the car and wait, or you can go in handcuffs and go in my car.
She's not gonna go. I said her just get in the car. We're not detained.
Yeah.
I'm calling the police right now on you. I'm calling the police on you.
What kind of
because you came up here and harassed me.
This is why the police.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone
no,
in this.
we haven't done anything. Sit down.
Just sit in the car.
Hi, I
Just
need
sit
to
in the
get
car.
Immediately to the Starbucks in Castro Valley. I'm being
Dirty one,
harassed
Adam.
by
You may be
an
getting in the car
individual
from
that's
an
saying that they're a
unhappy,
sheriff
Contact.
for
Just
no
FYI.
apparent reason. For no apparent reason. I don't even know if they are or not. I was sitting in my vehicle. I had dozed off for a second. Was going to go into Starbucks, and
Negative,
all of a sudden I
they're
get a
just
knock
the
on
cell
my
phone
window,
film and type, and
the
they're on the phone
individual
with
starts
911.
talking about break-ins, and I'm like, what? And then I was like, okay. I saw it.
Okay, sit in the car or you're going in handcuffs. I'm not dealing with this. You can sit. You can sit. You can sit in the car. You can sit in the car. Last option. Last chance. Sit in the car. You're going in handcuffs.
Handcuffs for what?
Handcuffs for what? Yeah,
Dirty
handcuffs
one, Adam.
for what?
Start us up there.
That was one of the things. You're being really too excessive right about now. You're being real excessive right now. That's one of the reasons why we stopped here too. For me to get coffee, and I was telling her to get up so she could go to the restroom.
Deputy Holland checked every box of tyranny when he detained this family for the supposed crime of simply relaxing in a parking lot. His outrageous behavior next crossed every line of professionalism and decency, turning a routine moment into an outrageous abuse of power.
And I got hung up on. Okay, here comes another car.
You don't have an answer. Sir, you have an answer to why she's been detained? How we
Castro Valley Boulevard.
We're just nothing. We're doing nothing.
Okay, they don't want to listen to us, so let's go ahead and detain these two.
No, you're not going to detain them. No, you're not going to detain them. We haven't did anything. We haven't did anything.
Or I'm placing you.
No, you're not placing me under arrest.
Or I'm
I haven't
placing
did
you under
anything.
arrest.
I'm calling someone.
Get out of the car.
I am. You don't have to pull me. I'm getting out now.
Get out.
Stop it.
Get out.
Stop it. You're going to go. You're going to get in a lot of trouble. So
That's fine. Stand right here. Stand right here.
You are
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You're being detained.
No, I'm not being detained. For what?
You're being detained.
For what?
Put your hand behind your back or you're gonna go to jail.
No, I'm not going to jail. And you're not going to No, we're getting the attorney. We're getting an attorney right now. Record everything. We're getting an attorney. We're getting an attorney. No, we're getting an attorney. We're getting an attorney. The minute. Don't worry. We're going to the sheriff department right now.
We have 2 detained. Working on a third.
We're getting an attorney. We haven't done anything.
Walk over here.
I haven't done anything.
Walk over here.
Okay, I haven't done anything.
Face this car.
I have not done anything. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't have no weapons on me. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. You can't even answer me. Don't worry. We're going to go to the Don't worry. Don't worry.
Put your hands behind your back or you're going to jail. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You're going to jail.
You're going to get fired.
That's fine.
You're going to get fired. Watch. Don't worry, Asana. We got a lawsuit. Don't worry. We haven't done nothing. We got a lawsuit. We have a lawsuit. Don't worry. We have a lawsuit.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
It's terrifying to think about, sitting in your car, minding your own business one moment, and then suddenly facing arrest the next. As the situation escalated, other deputies arrived, but instead of seeking to understand what was happening, they jumped straight into action.
Excuse me, officer. Can you make some sense out of this? We haven't done anything.
All right, walk with me over here.
We haven't done anything.
We're detaining a third.
We haven't done anything. We haven't done
We're in
anything.
code 4.
All of a sudden we're getting arrested. Wait a minute.
Is this car open?
Is
this car open?
We haven't. Excuse me. We haven't done anything. So can you get your? I asked for. I don't have a weapon on me.
I'm just checking.
I asked for his superior, his supervisor. I asked for a supervisor.
Grab a seat.
Isn't that how things work, man?
No, what are you talking about? We haven't done anything.
Take your feet
up. You don't demand what we do.
No, I'm not demanding anything.
Despite her pleas, Detective Holland pressed on, patting her down inappropriately and suggesting, without reason, that she might be hiding a weapon. His actions were not just invasive, they were a clear abuse of authority, crossing a line that should never be crossed.
Misty, I'm asking you a question. Why am I being arrested?
Right now you're being arrested because you're
so
not.
What did I do to be arrested? What led up to this? Can you answer that honestly? You cannot.
You won't let me. You won't shut up.
Listen to me.
The first thing he did was rummage through her wallet while she was detained, an obvious violation of her rights. To make matters even more suspicious, Deputy Holland muted his mic while discussing the incident with a fellow officer, clearly attempting to hide something from the camera.
Where is your confidence?
Okay.
Sir, you're hurting me.
No.
Like, really? You really?
No. Yeah.
I need to identify who you are and your relation to this car and to the people. So,
where's your driver's license at?
It's in my wallet.
Okay, which one's that?
It's my black wallet.
The black wallet? Is that in the purse that was right by your feet?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Blocking a body cam should be a crime. The deliberate finger covering, the camera pointed away from the action, the shaky movements during critical moments, and the blatant sound cutoffs, these are too obvious to ignore. It's clear manipulation, designed to hide what should be seen. Following this, Mrs. Lagervale kept true to her word and filed a case against Deputy Holland. The jury ruled that the officer's conduct was unlawful and that Holland and Alameda County together must pay $2.75 million to the mother and $2 million to each daughter, while Pope and the county must pay $750,000 to each daughter according to the final order. But this officer wasn't the only one who made it his motto to assault citizens in a car. This next cop took things to a whole new level.
Oh my God. Hands on the hood. Come on.
On February 9, 2018, Gregory Bombard was enjoying a smoke and a coffee as he drove through his hometown when State Trooper Jay Riggin pulled him over. Confused about the reason for the stop, Gregory quickly learned that the explanation was anything but normal.
You need something? You need something? Yeah. No, it looked like you put me out when you were going by there. Looks like you went like this to me as I was driving by you. Were you looking? Did you not do that?
No, you might have thought I might be stretching. I was doing this.
Okay, so you didn't...
No.
Okay, you didn't intentionally do that then?
I thought I flipped you off.
Yeah, it looked like you looked right at me and looked like you stuck your middle finger up in my face.
No, I was doing this. Yeah. You must be really sensitive if the trooper caught someone flipping you off.
Well, I don't need to make it personal, you know. I mean, you looked right at me, and I don't know if you were lighting a cigarette or you had
I was doing this.
First of all, I'm not an overly sensitive person, and it's the first time in 12 years I've ever stopped someone who I thought put me off, so I don't like that insinuation.
Trooper Riggin claimed that Gregory had given him the middle finger, a charge that left Gregory confused as he insisted he was simply smoking a cigarette.
Flipped you off?
I want to make sure that you're all right. Yeah, it's an unusual behavior.
It's unusual behavior.
You may not have been doing that, but I think you can agree that if someone was looking for the attention of a trooper, they're probably going to find it by giving them that type of negative signal. Do you agree with that?
No, I don't know, because I don't understand that.
If somebody were to do that, can we, that may not have been you, can we agree? If somebody did that for a trooper, they're obviously looking for their attention?
No, I wasn't looking for your attention.
I know, I'm saying if someone did that. I'm trying to put you in my mindset from what I was thinking for a moment. Now that I'm talking to you, I realize that maybe that wasn't the case. Right? You don't strike me as someone who would do that. I don't know that until I have a conversation with you. Agree with that? I don't know you until I have a conversation with you.
Okay, so I have a question. If someone flipped you off, what is the citation? What's the crime?
So, if somebody flicks me off, I don't know if they're signaling to try to get my attention because they need assistance or they need to have a conversation. But obviously, it's not normal behavior, so I'm going to have that conversation.
The trooper's logic quickly fell apart as Gregory calmly countered every argument with reason and evidence. In the end, the only option left for the trooper was to let Gregory go. Yet the situation was far from solved.
So I won't take up any more of your time.
Well, I'm going to file a complaint with you.
You're more than welcome to. It's Trooper Riggin out of Salvas Barracks.
But I don't understand why, you thought I flipped you off.
I was going by there, and your middle finger was extended while you were looking at me.
Maybe I was doing this.
Well, I also see that you had a cigarette in your hand. Yeah. And so it's possible that you had one hand up while you're cigarette.
That would be considered freedom of expression.
So actually, you're more than welcome to. So here's the issue: is that although maybe freedom of expression, it is so unusual that it requires intervention to make sure that you don't need help at the time. Are you trying to signal my attention or something? Okay. So it may be freedom of expression, but it crosses the line. Whereas it is so unusual that it requires intervention. And I'm not going to delay any more than I need to. Listen, sir. Once I realize that you weren't flicking me off, you're free to go. You understand?
You don't realize I flipped you off.
Once I realize
what if I did flip you off?
Then we have a conversation and wasn't not appropriate. So I have other things to do than to be.
So if I did flip you off,
have a good day.
As the illegal traffic stop came to an end, Gregory, frustrated, yelled at the trooper and flicked him off. In response, the trooper reversed his decision to back down and instead of letting it go, initiated another traffic stop in retaliation, escalating the situation further.
Looks like as he pulled away, he called me an asshole and said, "Fuck you," with the bird. So I'm going to arrest him for disorderly conduct. There are multiple people around there. Okay, so now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct. Get out of the car.
I'm under arrest for disorderly conduct. What did I do?
All the people there saying fuck you and calling me an asshole, all the people there in the public, that's a crime, sir. So get out of the car, you're under arrest.
How am I under arrest for disorderly conduct?
I'm not going to debate this with you. Please step out of the car. You are under arrest. Step out of the car.
How is that disorderly conduct, sir? How is that disorderly conduct?
Although the first interaction...
I'm having a coffee.
Listen to me, ask me a question. Although the first interaction may have been an error, the second one certainly was not. And while your window was down, with your middle finger extended, you said, quote, yelled it, and then said, you drove away. And all that public there heard it and saw it.
It was clear that the trooper was searching for any excuse to take Gregory into custody. Confused and frustrated, Gregory couldn't understand why he was being treated this way, especially since he was merely exercising his right to free speech.
101, step out of the car. Step out of the car.
I'm having problems. I have a lot of...
Step out of the car. Step out of the car, you're going to be ejected from the car.
How am I going to
Step out of the car.
Can I meet you at the barracks?
No, you cannot. Step out of the car, you're under arrest.
Can I call your supervisor?
Do not. We'll be at the barracks when we get there. Step out of the car, you're under arrest.
How am I under arrest?
Step out of the car, I'm going to make you.
But, sir, can you explain to me how that is?
It's disorderly conduct. It is tumultuous behavior of all the motor vehicle traffic there. That's behavior. You cannot do that. It's tumultuous. It's profane behavior in public.
I don't understand that.
Step out of the car. I'll lock the door and step out of the car.
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
Step out of the car.
You're serious, sir.
Walk back here.
Oh my God.
It wasn't a problem until it became a problem. You understand that?
Gregory argued to the officer that you cannot be arrested for something you say. Everyone expects that police officers know more about the law, but in most cases they don't.
Oh my God.
Hands on the hood.
Come on.
And put your right hand behind your back.
Oh my God, sir. You're kidding.
My car's running, other hand. I'll take care of it. Okay.
I cannot believe this, sir. I cannot believe this.
The first one may have been an error, and the second one certainly was not.
How is it disorderly conduct? I'm not being disorderly. How is it causing disorderly?
Now, we can maybe agree to disagree, but yelling, saying you with your hand out of the window in front of what probably were dozens of people, if not over 100 people, in very busy Main Street traffic. Now, that's disorderly conduct 101. That first thing may have been an error, but after that, it certainly wasn't. But now I'm wondering, but now I'm wondering if maybe you actually did do that as I thought you originally did. Because only somebody who then would have the audacity.
I was smoking a cigarette and I was smacking my fingers.
You may let me speak now. Someone who has the audacity to do that. Someone who has the audacity. I've made thousands and thousands of car stops, and I don't remember any time I've ever seen someone consciously put me the bird. So now I'm convinced that you did. Especially that behavior to actually get the end of the stop. Okay, so you are under arrest, and that's the end of the story.
Trooper Riggin conducted a full search of Gregory and then forced him to sit in the back of the police car. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Gregory made the wise choice to remain silent, knowing that any further interaction could only make matters worse.
My questions, I guess. I'm
worried about my car.
I'm not intending you to ask. I'm not intending to answer the questions.
I'm worried about my car, sir.
Just if you're staying there.
You're kidding. I cannot believe this.
247, 21, I'll use 22.
Oh my. Oh my God.
I'm all set now.
So what happens to my car?
Well, it says no parking inside of the street, so it's going to get towed.
Where? Where does it get towed?
I'll give you a record of your preference. Come back over here.
Can I get my personal bag?
I can grab it for you, but you can't grab it. You understand you've been arrested, right? So you don't just get to drag around your car now, right? I mean, you can't take around now. You've been arrested, so you're in custody, so that's kind of...
All right, whatever.
It's truly shocking that another trooper arrived shortly after and saw nothing wrong with the arrest. It's hard to understand how two law enforcement officers could be so out of touch with the law they're sworn to uphold.
I drove by him, and I saw his middle finger extended at me.
Really?
So I just wanted to have a conversation with him. It's like, what's going on? Do you need help? Right? I mean, totally unusual behavior. What's going on? He denied doing it, so I said, okay, maybe you didn't do it. And then...
He absolutely did it, obviously.
He absolutely did. So then we got to the car before he left. He, out the window, yelled, said, fuck, and flipped me off in front of 100 people.
Great. I will meet you at the barracks.
It's outrageous.
I'm going to have Kansas sit with this.
Okay. Yeah.
We're going to the barracks.
Correct.
And this next cop might be the worst of them all, with his behavior being severely racially motivated.
going on, guys?
Not much.
What's up?
How you doing, officer?
Is this your car?
Well, it's a rental right now. My car's in the shop.
Okay. Did something break down?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. You guys just came from over at the park, right?
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
That's it?
Well, that's what we're doing.
Is this your car?
I just told you my car's in the shop, officer. This is a rental.
Okay. How do you start it?
What do you mean? I just put my foot on the brake and
Did they give you a fob or something?
It's not my car, officer.
Did they give you a key fob or something? Or?
Yes, sir. Officer.
Like, what does it do? Does it?
You see, that should let you know that it's in.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you or in the car?
No, officer.
Okay, can I be honest with you? It smells like marijuana in the car, and I can see shake on the ground. And your buddy's giving me the idea that maybe he's got a gun. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think.
How?
I don't know. Just the way. I mean, just the way you're holding yourself, man. Like, that's why we're nervous, man. That's it. I mean, if you're scared because you got a little bit of weed, that'll be one thing.
Officer,
okay.
There's no weed.
Okay.
There's no shake on the floor.
Okay. So there's no shake on the floor.
No.
Okay. All right. And you don't have any weapons on you, you said?
I live in Des Moines. I go to work. I don't like doing it.
Okay. You don't got no weapons on you?
Officer, no, sir.
Go ahead and step out, Montre. Yep, I just told you why. 3 times. You want me to recap again?
Officer, look, my hands is up.
Yep, your hands are up, and now I'm asking you to step out of the car.
I gave you my ID.
You gave me your ID.
Go run it.
Yep, I don't want to. I'm not walking away from this car.
Officer, can I ask you why?
Yep, because I just told you, step out of the car. If you don't want to go to jail, I would expect you to please listen. I mean, I told you I'm a cop. Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Don't flex. Don't flex. I don't know what you're doing, man, but you need to knock that off.
The officers just made up a completely delusional story as to why he is tense. Right off the bat, he assumed that the black gentleman in the car had stolen it.
Stop pulling on your arms. What's going on, dude? Where are you trying to go? What are you doing, dude?
Officer, I'm not doing nothing to you.
Okay. Well, you're making me think something funny's going on, man.
Come on, man.
You're not under arrest. You're just like pulling away like you're gonna do something silly. And I don't want that. What?
Nothing.
I what?
I'm not even gonna.
Okay. Well, you're not under arrest, man. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so slide over. I mean, your heart is thumping, dude. Like, you're beaten. Okay. Have a seat. I think that your buddy has a gun, so I need you to step in the car.
You think my buddy has a gun?
He's acting funny. Step in the car, please.
Officer,
if you don't step in the car, you're going to jail for sure.
Okay, that's
so
fine,
step
officer.
in the car. So step in the car.
Listen.
I'm done listening. I just told you I think that your buddy has a gun. Now knock it off.
Can you spread your feet just a little bit? Okay. All right, come back and stand with me, okay? You're not gonna run from the area.
After going through the car looking for marijuana, the officer realizes that he might have been wrong all along. But this doesn't stop him from being a terrible human being.
You supposed to be drinking in the park there?
Officer, that's just in there, okay? There was no gun, there was no weapon to harm you, officer. We didn't do anything wrong. We stopped at the stoplight. We pulled over when you pulled over. I did everything you asked me to, officer. You thought there was a weapon. There's no weapon. We wasn't doing anything wrong, officer. I'm not sure why you pulled me over. That's your rental. Everything is fine. There was no breaking taillight or nothing, officer. I did nothing wrong with you.
Okay. If I take them handcuffs off you, can you dump out that bottle of alcohol for me?
Oh, I can do it anytime, officer.
Is that good?
Yeah, of course
You good? We straight? Okay, so here's the deal. Like, you and I know. I mean, let's start over. Let's roll with each other. Did I make anything up when I said the car smelled like marijuana?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Hold on.
Because there was nobody smoking in the car.
Is there marijuana shakes on the floor of the car?
Officer, that was cigarette ash, okay? There's no, you didn't find no marijuana.
I'm not charging you with marijuana. But here's what, if you want me to be real with you, like, I want you to be real with me for a second. Like, did I make that up? You know what I mean? Did I make it up?
I believe so, officer.
Okay, so you want me to just write you the tickets for the stuff that I have to write you tickets for? Be real with me and I'll be real with you.
Officer.
Right?
I would like to pull out my alcoholic reaction, so officer. You didn't find anything, we wasn't doing anything, officer.
Okay. So you're not gonna admit that you maybe were around people smoking or something like that?
Officer.
Were you around anybody smoking?
Cigarettes.
That's it.
Officer, there's no weed chick on the floor, officer.
And just like all the other racist cops, this one tries to justify his criminal behavior too.
And then it won't make us nervous. Okay.
Usually when we see that, with somebody sitting there like that, like there's a gun, right? Where you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, like, that's what happens.
Okay.
That's the only reason that happened, is because, like, you were just making it seem like something crazy is going on when it could have just been something little as that, or like a bag or something. Like, we jump automatically to what?
Yeah, I already know.
Do you have any questions?
No. Have a great night.
All right, thank you guys.
The 2017 data also shows how Thies has a history of targeting young black males. For example, in 2017, Thies charged 26 black people and 5 white people with interference with official acts. Iowa CCI has helped 2 other young black males file complaints of racial profiling and aggressive treatment by Officer Kyle Thies. Both complaints were deemed unfounded by the OPS. Watching racist officers arrest people left and right for doing nothing is painful, but this next case where a dog complaint led to an intense scene is worse.
Before this gets way out of here. What is he under arrest for? What is he being detained for?
On October 28, 2018, Canton police officers were called to the scene when an officer threatened to shoot and kill a black man's dog on his personal property. What followed was an intense and quite frankly sad set of circumstances that will shock you to your core.
He pulls up, he said, I'm gonna shoot your dog, I'm gonna take the dog, and me and her already had an understanding where,
And this is your next door neighbor, or?
No, she stays in the house right there. The one she's talking to right there.
Gotcha.
I just went down, I talked to her.
And what's the dog warden want with you?
He was like, man, I'm gonna shoot your dog, I don't care about what you're saying, and he told my kids shut up and run in the house, and I seen the gun on him. I ain't seen no badge or nothing. He just was like, well.
Okay.
Yeah, he put, like he was gonna reach for his gun and shoot.
Okay. Okay.
What?
All right, I'll go talk to him.
Listen, I didn't put no gun on nobody. I didn't threaten no. Listen,
he's fine. He let me take his gun.
No, wait a minute. You can burn my name.
I know. Yeah, no, you were fine. You let me take it.
Look at the 911 call and listen what I'm saying. I told her that's my gun.
Yep.
My name is. I am legal. I know felonies, nothing. Run it right now. You ain't gotta run it right now.
Listen, I'll run it.
Run right here.
I'm not running. I'm not having a problem with you. I'm just here because he was having a problem.
This guy, right here, attitude was so.
What is he here for?
Shoot my dog.
What is he here for? Did we get past that? What are you here for?
This dog was over at that lady's house. She's writing a statement. Went after her and her little dog. She had to scoop her dog up from getting killed.
Hey, did me and you talk earlier?
Okay. And then what was your plan?
My plan was to write him a ticket, have him go out and get a dog license, and I would void the ticket. He threatened to shoot the dog, threatened to take the dog and everything before he even stated that. What happened was he brought the dog out and tied it up on the leash. Like an intimidation thing while I'm standing up on the front porch.
Officer.
The dog's running around my feet.
Officer.
I asked him to put the dog back in the house.
You were the dog pound.
So he said he didn't have to put the dog in the house. The dog wouldn't bite you. I said, well, I appreciate if you put the dog in the house. If not, if the dog comes after me when I go to my van,
that is a lie.
Shoot it if it comes after me.
That is a That is a lie.
Pay close attention to how the officer is talking over the black man and his brother in the background, giving clear indications that he is trying to hide something. And as you will see, this was just the beginning of what would turn out to be hell for the dog owner.
You said if the dog comes out and bites you, I'm gonna shoot. You did not say if the dog comes to your bank, you was gonna shoot.
You're exactly right.
That's my dog. Don't you Hey! Stop right now. Don't you call my dog? Stop. Stop. Hey, stop. Hey,
absolutely not.
Don't you
relax. Chill.
Hey,
sit down.
Hey, don't put your hands on me though.
Sit down. Sit down. Thank you. Sit down.
Get a ticket, or you can go to
sit down.
To the car.
Relax.
Let go of him. What did I do? Let go of him. Listen.
Relax.
You're under arrest. Come to my car before this gets way out of hand.
What is he under arrest for?
What is he being detained for?
What is he under arrest for?
Is he gonna read him his license?
Shade, come here.
What is he being detained for?
Relax.
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 In a matter of seconds, the corrupt officers managed to escalate the situation. These power-hungry tyrants have no shame in their hearts for being so blatantly racist. And this was just the beginning, because things were about to get way worse.
Relax.
Hey, no, stop. No, stop.
Here, you want to hold it?
What you gonna do, bitch ass nigga? What you talking about? Touch me.
Come here.
What you mean? Crazy motherfucker. We get fucked for real. We get boy. You get hard. This is just my
Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach and relax. Relax. Stay on your stomach. Relax. Stay on your stomach and relax. Stay on your stomach. Stay on your stomach and relax. Relax. Put this arm behind your back. Put this arm behind your back. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Get the
Relax.
Watch how the officers keep hurting the man and then ask him to relax. These are the tactics that these evil people use to hurt others while keeping their hands clean. Truly disgusting. Let's watch things from another angle to get a better idea of what really went down.
You can go to jail. Come to the car. Come to the car. Relax. What did I do? Let go of him. Listen. Relax. You're under arrest. Come to my car before this gets way out of hand.
What is he under arrest for?
What is he being detained for? My car. Is he gonna read him his license? What is he being detained for? What is he being detained for?
Relax.
Stop. Fuck up. Use your power. What am I under arrest for?
Relax.
What? What am I under arrest for?
What are you gonna do?
Hey, no, stop. No. You think you're talking about ass bitch ass niggas? I ain't gonna do shit.
You wanna hold it?
Yeah, loose. What you gonna do, bitch ass nigga? Go, motherfucker. What you talking about?
Phil, hold this. Hold that.
Come here.
And back up! Back up!
This case shows why some officers face such backlash. A simple encounter turned into an ego battle, highlighting the systemic issues in law enforcement. If you think this case was hard to watch, then wait until you see the next case where officers not only harass a kid. On January 30th, Malcolm Ziegler, a 14-year-old black boy, was trying to sell a dirt bike when Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina police arrived at his home. The police officers suspected that Malcolm had stolen the bike, and what they did next will leave you stunned.
Okay, what's your name? Malcolm? What's your last name? Malcolm Ziegler?
Yeah.
Okay, you got your ID on you? Okay.
But that wasn't us riding. We haven't read it all this week.
Where do you stay? You stay here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't read it all today. He could have just came by here.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy running down the street?
That's his friend.
Okay.
Let's say something up there.
Okay. Do me a favor, man. Go and put James May back for me, okay?
Right there.
You're in possession of a stolen motor vehicle. Dig, do you want to go and verify that for me? Do me a favor, man. Just come to my car right over here, okay?
What the? Can I get the bill of sale and show you that I bought it?
Yeah. We'll get all that taken care of, man. But what I need to do is just hang tight for me right here, okay?
What do I do?
Just hang tight for me right here, okay? The dirt bike right over there. The Suzuki? So, I know you've been trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's been reported stolen. It's been edited as stolen. So right now, you are in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
Well, can I show you the bill of sale from where I bought it?
Absolutely. You can definitely show me that.
Right. I mean, I did not steal it. I can show you.
Where's the bill of sale at?
I think it's in my house.
Okay, so here's what's going to go ahead and happen. Just hang tight for me. Matter of fact, do me a favor, sir. Go ahead and step right here. 57 Fuquay, 2 males, 1095.
So I have to go to the police station?
Yeah, just hang tight, hang tight.
Look at the absurdity of this officer. He knew that if the kid got proof that the bike wasn't stolen, his blatant racism would become even more pronounced.
Let me go do this real quick. I gotta search you, okay? Yeah, your phone right there. I'm just gonna go and set it right here, okay, sir?
All right. And then there's keys in this.
Yes, sir. How old are you? Okay. You said 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Take one for you. Yeah, get a little something in there.
I mean, yeah, they're in the house. Can you ring the doorbell and tell my dad to get that bill of sale somewhere in the house?
We're about to take care of that, sir. We're gonna take care of that. Appreciate it. Sir, can you open your mouth, tongue up and down? Appreciate it. All right, and let me check you real quick right here. I can get the exact date for you. I'll get that for you in a second, okay, sir? And sir, do me 1 second. Squat down slightly, okay? I'm just gonna do this real quick, okay? All right. So what I'm gonna have you do, I'm just gonna have you take a seat right here. Okay, I'm gonna open the back of the.
Okay, you can this car.
Just take a seat for me right now, sir. We're not leaving, going anywhere yet. I just wanna get you seated. That way you're not standing around out here, okay, on the street. Well, I'm gonna work on getting you out of those soon, okay? Just keep cooperating with me. I appreciate it. And we'll get everything squared away.
I don't.
Okay. And sir,
I'm trying to find this bill of sale.
Sir, and I'm not saying that you stole it. Right now, what we've got is we just got a stolen motor vehicle. We're not saying that you stole the vehicle. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. Okay, but it still is a crime to be in possession of a stolen motor vehicle. So your dad, he's talking with your dad right now.
I can tell you. I can show you. If you can go on, you can go on my phone. I can show you exactly what I bought.
Okay. Okay.
Just look at how his mood shifted as soon as the kid mentioned that he had proof of purchase. What he needed to do was to apologize to him and set him free, instead of searching him like he was a drug dealer.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey,
Dad, I need that bill of sale.
Reason all this is going down, that vehicle's been entered as stolen into National Crime Information Center. Do you have the bill of sale by any chance, sir?
I don't know where it is. It's either in my room or in the garage. You gotta tell me where it is, man. I saw you outside.
What is the guy's name to sell you the bike?
I think it's like Tony or something. If you go on my phone, you look at Facebook profile. The counter, see if it's on there.
What counter?
Inside the kitchen, the first one that has all where you put the mail at. If it's not in there, look in the garage, like over by, you know where the stuff with the air compressor is?
So right now, what we're going to need to see is we need to see the bill of sale. Right now, what I'm trying to get taken care of, with you being in possession of that, I mean, it's still technically possession of a stolen motor vehicle. But obviously, if there is a bill of sale and if what you're telling me is true, then we certainly are willing to work with you. And
well, I mean, I'm guessing y'all gonna take it. Like take the bike. If I'm gonna get my money, it's on the bike.
Well, so right now, my man, one step at a time. What I need to do is I need to grab some information from you. So your spelling your first name, sir, it's Malcolm. Is that correct?
Mayo. It's gonna be on the nightstand, but it should. I'm pretty sure I put that one on the counter where the mail goes.
Sir, do you have any copies of anything? I see you got something right there.
These are the ones he just filled out.
Okay.
Because he was gonna sell it.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
But we're looking for the one that. Where do we go get the bike?
Maybe
I know where. What was it, like 2 weeks ago?
A week ago on a Wednesday or Thursday.
So that's what I'm asking. Where is that man? Did the guy? Did y'all sign?
Yes, he did write one. Look by the. I'm pretty sure it's on the counter by where you put the mail at. Look on there. In the bin.
The second cop really knows how to approach situations professionally and really cares about protecting citizens. The other officer was still stuck and didn't want to admit that he had made a mistake. Not only was he racist, but he was also arrogant and stubborn. Imagine living with that kind of person.
All right, just hang tight for me, man, all right? Hey,
is he detained or is he...
He's detained right now because he's
14.
Yes.
Okay.
So I already explained to him he's detained right now. I told him that.
So why is he detained?
Because that's a stolen motor vehicle.
So,
I mean, Diggs verified the VIN number, right?
Is that before all that you verified before you...
I detained him and then we
that's why I
verified.
asked if he was 1095 or detained.
He's detained.
Okay. So, obviously he's a juvenile, right?
Yeah.
You're not charging him with larceny of a...
Nope.
Okay, because obviously that didn't happen.
Yep.
So, worst you have is what?
Possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
Which is, you gonna think you get secure custody and all that?
Probably not.
Or a petition? 14, me personally, he ain't going nowhere. You're here with what, Dad? Ain't no sense having him sit in the car with handcuffs on. You ain't, if he was 18 and you might be taken to jail for possession of stolen property, different. But you ain't gonna take him to jail, right? It's gonna be a petition. I have grown up racing dirt bikes, buying four-wheelers. I got 3 four-wheelers at the house now.
Yeah.
I've never once had one run until I was a cop.
Yep.
Most people have one stolen, and besides, you get a bill of sale and you think it's not stolen because you got a bill of sale and that VIN matches and you're on your way.
Yeah.
Diggs caught this guy for it. That's what he buys. He buys bikes that has problems, fixes them, sells them, flips them. That's what he does.
After hearing the second cop's concerns, he finally relented.
Hey, where all do you think that bill of sale might be at?
Sir, you can step out. We're going to take the handcuffs off.
Yeah. Where all do you think that bill of sale might be at?
I mean, it seems like being a county possibility. I mean, that's so many. It's not
Yeah, I know. Your dad came out with quite a few.
Sir, do me a favor. Go and separate your feet for me a little bit. Separate your feet as well, too. Lean forward so I can get the key, okay?
Yeah,
separate your hands as well, too.
So what?
Just separate your hands. There you go. All right, go and take that hand out for me, sir. That one right there. You got it. Let me go.
I usually put them on the counter in my room.
Yeah, we can go in there with them.
I can go in there.
Condition 1. Yep.
Ziegler was released after his father produced a bill of sale. This case is a clear example of the widespread racism in this country, especially in law enforcement. Several protests were arranged after the body cam footage for Ziegler's arrest was released. Today, we saw cases where we witnessed a shocking face of law enforcement. It's disheartening to know that such racist cops exist in our society, but when these so-called peace officers are forced to face the consequences, it truly restores faith in justice. Just like this dirty cop who got caught red-handed and got dragged to the courtroom.
January 28, 2015, where his life changed forever. He was stopped by the defendant, a then Inkster police officer, and his partner, Officer Zelenowski. Mr. Dent was stopped for a minor traffic offense. With his hands extended out of his driver's window, he was grabbed out, thrown to the ground, and struck 16 times